Hey everyone. It is Wednesday. Would make this my second episode of my whole Drive With Me or the Ride Home series. I should probably learn that right. I just posted it. I bought this stand for my phone, and clearly the thing sucks. So if you see my live stream, you'll see not to buy it. I opted to start off with the cowboy hat today. I just really enjoy the hat. So, anywho, hope you guys had a good 4th of July. For those of you who had the day off, I hope you had a fantastic day. For those of you who worked, damn it, I hope you get a day off soon. I worked by choice, so I'm excited that this will be a short week for me. I will be off on Friday, but yeah, all day long. Holiday Mondays are always weird, right? Because then Tuesdays feel like Mondays, and I spent the whole day thinking today was Tuesday, and it turns out it's actually Wednesday, and so it's a Wednesday podcast. Woke up this morning feeling a little inspired by the whole thing. Mendoza Anna, thank you. I appreciate the compliments. Yeah, I'm keeping the hat. It's a good look, right? Today I'm wearing different aviators. I'm wearing the Prada aviators. The last time I was on, I was wearing the Burberry aviators. Today I opted for the Prada aviators. They've got the mirror finish on them. Eventually I'll get to posting like the pictures of what I wear or whatever. You guys can hit the link, but that's not what this is about. I'm not trying to sell you anything right now. That'll be a whole other podcast or a live show. Anywho, happy 4th of July again. Hey, cowboy. I'm still doing the hand-free thing, although, guys, hey, the cop's like right in front of me. Everybody wave to the sheriff. Anywho, yeah, I spent the whole day saying, Happy Tuesday, everyone, and then realized it's Wednesday. And the only way I actually realized it was when my dealership called, because I'm getting new tires tomorrow, which is Thursday. So, short shift, short week. But yeah, I woke up this morning feeling a little inspired. Zeke, handsome, how's it going, bud? This morning I was kind of inspired. I always used to say, you always go into these wise days, wishful Wednesdays, wise Wednesdays, whatever they end up being. And I was thinking to my mind about the thing that I always say is constant. And again, for those of you who are commuting, please commute safe. I'm going to slow down a little bit because there's a sheriff right in front of me. But I always tell this to people. The only thing constant about humans is that we are in a constant state of change. And it's okay, we're always evolving, right? We evolve as people. We evolve as parents. I will always say, I'm going to give a shout out to my mom. Love you. I'm a big mama's boy, guys. I have to admit that. Don't tell my brothers that, but I'm a big mama's boy. But like one of the greatest things was, as an adult now, getting to see my mother change. You know, the mom she was to me is not the same mom that she was to my little brothers. And she isn't the same mother or grandma that she is to my niece and nephews, right? So she's changing, she's evolving, she's experienced different things and becoming more accepting of things and tolerant of things and things of that nature. Thank you, Yvonne. It is a Stetson hat. Stetson is the name of the hat. But we all go through these phases of change. I'm going through one today. We all go through them different changes. You know, I'm going one, not just today, but in this current phase I'm in right now. But you know, sometimes I think that when I'm driving home, or when you're driving home or commuting home, we tend to be exposed to those changes all the time. You know, we get to see other people change around us. You know, for all the moms out there, for all the dads out there, we always see our siblings changing and wonder how we are changing, if we're changing fast enough or not fast enough. We get to see how our kids are changing. You know, our kids tend to grow up a lot faster than we want them to. So we get to see their change. And then we change. We change all the time. Are you a smoker, buddy? Blake, I plead the fifth on that. But we change all the time. But we do it differently. If you look at my post this morning, I found two analogies. Thank you, Fer. I appreciate that. I am wearing cowboy boots again today, as always. Cowboy boots and jeans. That's the look for today, guys and gals. What was I going to say? Yeah, we go through different phases. For those of you who know me, I'm very passionate. And I'm very cut and dry. I tend to go through Phoenix-like changes. There's a song I was listening to that prompted the phrase of like Phoenix in final fire, right? Because it's true, right? You know, the Phoenix always goes through that last fire before it kind of dies into ashes, only to be rebirthed again, right? With the same passion, the same fury, the same energy that the Phoenix is known for. And I would consider myself a Phoenix. And for those of you who know me, I would consider myself a Phoenix. I'm full of fire, full of life. I'm passionate. Damn it, am I passionate? My ex-boyfriends would say, this guy's passionate. I'm a very passionate person about life and everything that I do. I'm an all-in type of guy. When I'm in it, I'm in it. But, you know, you have that combustion thing. I almost say, like, I want to set the world on fire. The only way to truly start over is by setting it all on fire and watching it burn. You know, and sometimes you gotta let go of some things to a point and watch them give yourself a new form of rebirth. I want to see the boots. Let me see. I don't know if you guys can see them. Those are the boots. I don't know if you got a shot of the boots. They're Justin's again. Very comfortable. I've had these for about 14 years. But, so it's starting to rain a little bit. And I feel bad for that guy in the motorcycle. I ride. And when you're out in the rain, that sucks. It feels like bullets on your body. Why is he not wearing a jacket? How many buckles do I have? A lot of belt buckles. I'm going to start wearing belt buckles some days. Some have been gifted by friends. I have one that was my father's. I have some that I bought myself. But going back to the day of today. So you go through those changes, right? And some of them can be hard. You can watch things around you kind of light on fire. And it doesn't always feel good. Sometimes lighting the world on fire, including sometimes being consumed by your own flames, can be a little painful. But I'm always optimistic about knowing that something better is to come. Anytime I'm going through this recreation phase, I understand that something better is ahead of me. I always believe that. There's always something better at the end of it all. I'm not saying I'm having a bad time, guys. I'm just saying I'm going through some change. Evolution, we all do it. But then I got to thinking, there's that southern guy. I got to thinking, we don't all do it that way. There's some of us who are more quiet. We're more subtle. You know, we have those friends. I have a really close friend who's going through a not similar change, but he's going through evolution. And he comes more within him. He's quiet. I mean, he reminded me of the butterfly. You know, he's the guy who comes in and nurtures himself, and he's working on his internal self and a different type of well-being and a different kind of serenity all with the intention of emerging again as this new butterfly with a new set of wings and the ability to fly and the ability to create and the ability to be different. And I don't know, that's that's what's been on my mind today. Recreation, rebirth, and the process of that change, because we all go through it. You wear an every day I get a stranger. I wear a hat as many times as I can, Blake, and I love it. My dad, thank you for joining. We were talking about change and about knowing that things are always better on the other side. I don't know if my dad's still there, but she waved. I'm going to try to wave at her. Yeah, it's funny, guys, because when I wear the hat and I'm driving the big truck, you guys can see I drive a big-ass truck, I get more looks from women than I do from men, which I find very flattering, by the way. But, I don't know what to say. I have a little tiny gay flag up there. For those of you who can see it, maybe you could not see it. Yeah. You look a boss in too, bro. Yes, Maite. Yes, I know. Maite has been previewed to a lot of these conversations, guys. Maite knows that my call to action, and we went through this thing about talking about understanding, Oprah calls it purpose. And I'm gonna kind of paraphrase Oprah because I don't have the rights to quote her, right? One day. But we all have a purpose. We all go through life asking ourselves those internal questions like, why am I here? Am I on the right path? Should I be changing things? Here's what I would say to that. If something doesn't feel right, change it. Make it feel right. If the hat doesn't fit quite well, guys, find a better hat. But when you find the right hat, stick to it. I found the right hat and it's shaped well. But Oprah says find purpose. And I always like to say that I'm a platformer. I love to talk. I love to influence and give people a good time. Obviously, I like creative outlets. I like the visual pieces. I know some of you like the visual pieces too. Anywho, change is always important. I would say that for those of you commuting home, if you're hitting play right now, I know that some of you follow me in California and you won't see this for another 3 hours. Take some time to soak in the change. And if you don't feel like you need to change everything or anything, then dang, be grateful and express to the people who allow you to not need to change certain things to know that they're a part of that great thing that we hold on to. Sometimes when you change, this is what I like about butterflies. You don't need to change everything. Phoenixes like me, we like to almost take an eraser to a chalkboard and just get rid of everything. And sometimes you don't need to get rid of everything. You don't need to combust everything to change. Hey, dude. Gamarant 1988. Hey, bud. You don't need to change everything. Sometimes some things are worth keeping. Some things are worth fighting for. And maybe we just need to change our approach or attitude or outlook. And that's the great thing about butterflies. They tend to come within themselves and they nurture themselves. And, my friend of mine was like, you're not going anywhere, man. I'm going through some change, but I intend to keep you in my life. And there's some people that you want to keep in your life forever. But change is okay. Change is scary as shit, not gonna lie. I hate change. If somebody tells you that they take change well and they look forward to change and I'm an advocate of change and I'm gonna change and yeah, bring it on, they're bullshitting you. I'm sorry, change is scary. Nobody likes an unfamiliar situation. Granted, some of us, at work, I have to be an agent of change, right? It takes me a while to process the change, but I have to embrace it first. But do I go through a roller coaster of fear and shit? Hell fucking yeah, I do. I apologize for the language. I wish that you could be my boyfriend. Aw, thank you so much. I am single. I don't know. The boyfriend will come when the boyfriend comes, I suppose. Um, I've been single for 3 years. I was in a relationship that took some change. I, for many years, was, with somebody who I considered the love of my life. And I thought I was going to grow old with this person. And things didn't work out for various reasons. And that was a part of change. And right now I'm at that cusp. I'm really 39 going on 40, but if you ask anybody, please tell them I'm 36. But it's a good thing to go through change. Yeah, bro. Blake, I'm going to do a buckle for you tomorrow. I start vacation tomorrow, and I wasn't planning on doing a live stream as I'm going on vacation, but tune in, or you can always go back and do one. Yeah, I have a really big ass buckle. It's like half my face. But change is good. Help somebody change when they need a change. And be tolerant of people who are going through change. Change isn't easy. And it's not always a choice. Sometimes we're thrown into change. I would go back to, when I had my separation from my ex, I didn't ask for the separation. I was like crazy in love with the guy. And I was thrown into this unfamiliar thing. And it was, yes, Maite, have a good day at work. You can always replay the rest of it. But sometimes you're thrown into change, and it's not expected, and it's not wanted, it's not desired, it's not this epiphany, right? Reality would be me going, oh my God, I'm going through this metamorphosis of change, and I feel so great. That would be like fantasy, right? The reality is that shit happens, life happens, and change isn't always expected. Whether you have a new boss at work that you weren't expecting to see, whether you find yourself without a job one day, whether you are confronted with the reality of a separation of your partner, your husband, your wife, your husband, your wife, your husband, your wife, I don't care what sex you are, your partner, your boyfriend. Right now I'm going to talk to all the moms right now. Sometimes kids are going back to school, and you're confronted with the change that your kid isn't at school anymore. Change is something that we confront every day, and it's not always easy, but you have to know that it's part of life. And for those of you who are going through change and are finding things that are changed, find a support system. Be your own support system if you can. But if you can't, and you need a support system, someone to get you through it, find it. Maybe it's your best friend. Maybe it's your sister, your brother, your mother, your father. Maybe it's this live stream. Pop on there and have some fun with me. And if you know somebody who's going through some change, maybe they lost a family member. Maybe they lost a sibling. Maybe they're just thrown into a situation that they didn't expect. Be a supporter. Offer a shoulder to cry on, an ear to listen to. Change sucks. Change is hard. It doesn't seem as glamorous as a phoenix rising from the ashes when you're actually in the fucking fire. It doesn't seem as harmonious as a butterfly emerging from its cocoon when you're fucking in the cocoon and you feel alone and isolated and drowning and sometimes depressed by the change. It's not easy to be human. It's not easy to go through these changes that life throws at us. But we have to take them. And we have to take care of each other. If you're going through change, it's going to be okay. I promise you. It's going to be fantastic. You're going to love what's at the end of the change, the evolution. And for those of you that know somebody who's going through change, you're probably thinking of someone right now. It's okay. Pop them pop them a text, send them a text, tell them you've got their back. You know, but I don't know. That was what was on my mind today. It's Wednesday, not Tuesday. 4th of July threw me off. But, yeah, change sucks. Anywho, but it's good. It's good sucky, if that makes any sense. I said I would try to keep these to 30 minutes. Somehow it's been only 15, which is kind of crazy, right? But other than that, I would say thank you for those of you who are joining in. I'm hoping to do these not every day. Obviously, I don't want to bore you with topics, but apparently on Instagram, I found out that you can create a series. And then within the series, episodes. So welcome to episode 2, where I still don't have a hands-free thing because I bought this piece of crap that didn't work. I got it on eBay. Please don't buy it. It doesn't hold your dashboard. It completely breaks. But it is July 6th. Half the year is gone. 2022 has been very fast. I'm going to spend some time to just chat with you all. Bro, can you have me see your belt buckle today? I'm wearing like a regular belt today. I'm not wearing like a buckle. I did like a regular belt because I was at work. But I'll do a buckle. Why not? Why not? You only live once. And I don't know if I get to live stream tomorrow, right? That's one of my mottos. I talked about this in my very first live stream on my belief on life. And I always say that I firmly believe that when you are about to pass out, there's this chick who doesn't stop staring at me, who's like over here on this side. I should be a little flag that says, no, honey, I'm sorry. I'm pretty gay. This cowboy likes other cowboys. But anywho, no diss on the ladies. Mwah, love my lady followers. But, you know. So, anywho, my philosophy, my biggest fear in life is that being afraid of dying, and not death itself, but like being afraid of wanting more time. I genuinely believe that when you are about to die, okay, so if you guys can see me, can you wave? I apparently hit like this random spot where I didn't have service. I don't see any waves, so I don't know if I'm on. But it shows that I'm live and that there's like some people on here. There you go. You back, bro. Okay, got it, Blake. So I genuinely believe that see, everybody in Florida has a boat. I need a boat. I have a big ass truck. I can pull a boat. But I genuinely believe that you're gonna know that last breath you're gonna take. And my biggest fear is that you die wanting more breath, going, God, I wish I had to, like, one more breath, one more day, one more chance to do this. And his thing's coming off. So that's what happens when you drive a Mercedes and you're trying to pull a fucking boat. Get a big truck. I have a high country Chevy. This bitch can pull a boat. I don't know what this guy in Mercedes 4MATIC thought he was thinking about when he put a boat on the back of his car, but do I want a macho UK farm boy? The UK's a little bit far, man. Maybe you want to come to Florida. But Blake, are you hitting me on live stream? Hitting on me on live stream? I think is what I meant to say. But anywho, so going back to Blake's thing, yeah, I can wear a cowboy thingy tomorrow, a belt buckle. I'm gonna pick the biggest one. But Blake, you better show up. He said, yeah, I am. You're hitting on me on live stream. That's my gas tank. Believe it or not, I'm about to cry. Because gas prices anywhere are outrageous. I would tell you how much I put in gas in this truck, but you would probably cry for me. Yeah, I'll wear a buckle. I'm going to find a really cool oversized belt buckle tomorrow to wear for the live stream with some really badass cowboy boots. And my Stetson hat. Maybe the Pradas again. maybe a different set of glasses. But anywho, yeah. You only live once. Make it happen. Make it work. You want to do something, get it done. Oversized is cool. Yeah, I'll do oversized. But that was Wednesday. I would say Wednesday was a great day. Great day at work. Everybody's in a good mood. You know, probably because they had a holiday off. No, it's a great place to work. I love where I work. I love my job. You can tell. I'm not leaving work like a total bitch going, I hate my job. I love my job. I'm really lucky. 75% of Americans hate their job, by the way. So, I'm in the beautiful, fortunate 25% that I actually love my job. So, my truck says I have 56 miles on this tank, so I think I'm not going to stop for gas, and I'll fill it up in the morning. I got to stop for tires anyway, so. Yeah, there's, I don't know how successful this podcast, this live stream is going to be. I want, like, comments for anybody who sees it now or later. Like, did you like the topic? Was it too nonchalant-ish? I don't know. I'm just doing this because I feel like doing it, quite honestly. I know some of you get on because of the eye candy. I'm kidding. That sounded kind of arrogant. Anywho, I just like to have fun with everybody. It's kind of fun. I do need to buy. Here's homework I have. You're right, Blake. Yes, I do need to figure out how to be able to, like, go hands-free on my phone so that you get this perspective of me and not this. Although this is a good angle, right? I'm kidding. It's arrogant. But I think this is easier because I can talk and you can see my hat. Either way is cool with me. I'm not in a rush to get one, but I do want to get one. So that it looks right. But today's Wednesday. Like I said, it's episode 2 of the ride home. It was an uneventful ride home, other than to get to spend time with all of you who are either live with me. Blake spent the whole time with me. I'm gonna be like, Mr. Blake, you get brownie points for me because you, like, totally joined me for the entire ride home. So that's why I'm gonna do the belt buckle, because you, like, hung around for the whole ride. So I appreciate that. And I get it for those of you who are, like, jumping in and out to say hello. I get it. Some of you are 3 hours behind. Some of you are at work. Some of you are an hour behind. My Houston friends are an hour behind. My California friends are 3 hours behind. My friends in New York, they're probably stuck in the subway hating public transportation going, I don't get any network system down here. Yeah, I'm excited. I start vacation kind of. I'm taking my holiday on Friday and I'm off Saturday and then I'm on vacation. But you know how it is. Like, once you start vacation, you start vacation. I try to stay fit. Hola, papi. Thanks, Kinky Wolf. I said that out loud. I'm sorry. I'm just reading the names, guys. I could be in better shape. I've lost a little bit of weight, not intentionally. I just haven't. I cut sugar from my diet. I'm a coffee man. I love coffee. I love black coffee. I love my coffee like I like my men. I'm kidding. No, I don't look at race, gender, age. Well, I do look at gender because I like my boys, but or men. I like men. You know, did I just put my foot in my mouth? No, I do like boys, so I'm a little gender biased when it comes to that. But anywho. If somebody can put on the messages, like, what's a good stand for your phone? Like, I have some friends who do Uber, and you have something that you like plop on your phone, if any of you are using like a hands-free device, can you let me know? You know, one thing I'm going to start doing though is like bringing water on this road, because all the talking, I'm fucking thirsty as shit and I have like no water. There's my coffee cup from this morning, so there's nothing in it. That's how much coffee I drink on my way to work, but not on my way home. I probably should, right? I don't need any more coffee, although I could drink coffee all day. What do you like, Kiki Wolf? I can't believe you're making me say your name. Kinky Wolf, what do you like? Oh, we know what you like. Got it. Okay. Fair enough. I'm hitting great lighting here, so I'm almost home, kind of. But, I am starting to follow influencers and people who put posts. I don't smoke in my truck, Blake. It's been not something that I do. But what was I gonna say? Was going to say yeah, I am losing a little bit of weight. I need to get back into the gym a little bit. But I appreciate the compliment about being fit. I need to get more hydration. But other than that, I mean, thank you all for joining me on the ride home on Wednesday. I have a feeling that some chats are going to be funner than others. Was Wednesday it's been a weird week because it feels like it's Tuesday. So I want to talk to you about like Tuesday stuff. But it was Wednesday, which turned out to feel like a Tuesday, so it was a weird ass day. And tomorrow's Thursday, and then I start vacation, so I don't know where the week went. But check out this view. I love the moss that hangs from the trees. It's pretty awesome. It's a pretty awesome view. When I'm on my motorcycle, it's amazing to be able to see that. I don't know. Maybe I should be a little funnier. Do a couple poses. Yeah. Anywho, now I'm just like wasting your time probably. But gas prices are expensive. I'm still thinking about the fact that my gas went down. It's like, bro, there's this girl that I started following on TikTok, guys. I'm gonna have to have you follow her. She's from Jersey. She's fucking hysterical, and she's always like, bro. I fucking love her. She's got a really thick accent, and she is hysterical. I'm not hysterical. I'll give you words of wisdom all day long, but I'm not like a funny guy. My older brother, well, one of my younger brothers, I'm sorry, like he's a jokester. I take myself sometimes too seriously, I think. But I'm just a fortunate guy. Southern guy, just living life. Too fortunate to not be blessed by it all. Hey, by the way, I figured that I could play background music while I podcast. So I want to do like a music day, because when I'm in my truck, I listen to a lot of country music. But I have heard that if Instagram hasn't paid for the rights to the music, then you get locked out of your live chat because they don't want you representing something they haven't paid rights for. And I can't afford to pay the rights to a good country song. I like old school country, by the way. I don't know how many of you like country music, but I love the old school 90s stuff. I love Brooks and Dunn. I love Indian Summer. It's one of my favorite songs. I love Tim McGraw. Please Remember Me. I think that's a fucking amazing song. I love 80s rock. I'm a big 80s rock fanatic. I love Def Leppard. I love Journey. I love Prince. I love rock. Of course, who doesn't love Queen? That's more 80s, 90-ishes. I love Pat Benatar. I mean, I love all kinds of like 80s music. I think that I'm secretly like a wish I could be an 80s kid. But I was not an 80s kid. I like that song. I wish I could have been a cowboy. Yeah, I wish I could play that in the backdrop, but I don't have the rights, so I don't want to get locked out. Like, let me see. I think that like I plugged it. I was listening to this song called The Days. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm not gonna lip sync, but I don't know if you can follow that. But I don't want to get thrown out. So I think there's a library or something. I'm gonna do some research on some of this stuff. Um, my lips are getting chapped. They are. And I'm a big chapstick fan, or lip balm. I don't wear chapstick. I do wear lip balm. Um, but yeah, I'm realizing that I need to drink water and put lip balm on before I like get on here and chat with you all. But yeah, I'll have to come up with like not come up because I want this to be organic, but I also don't want you to feel like you're not like finding value in the podcast. Um, and maybe it is. Maybe just spending time like hearing and chatting and figuring out that, what we're going through is all the same thing. We are all going through the same thing at the same time. The topic that I was talking about today was about change. And maybe that's all it needed to be about, was just to remind you as you're going home that we are all going through change. Some of us love it, some of us hate it. The country's going through change, which is causing us to rethink things. We're all going through different change economically, socially. Some of us might be getting married. If you're getting married and you follow me, congratulations. Please be sure to email me. I'm kidding. Don't send me your address to your wedding. I would love to go, but I probably wouldn't be invited. But we all go through change. Some changes are better than others, I would say. But I know I'm way past the 30 minutes. I'm gonna have to like monitor this thing because I think that what I think is 30 minutes is not 30 minutes. Maybe it's just a 15-minute chat. Anywho, I just wanted to take the time again. It's 7 o'clock. When I got on at 6:30, it kind of showed that there was a lot of followers. So I'm just trying to post when you guys are around. Get a chance to like engage with you all. I would say wave back with the little emojis, but I can't because haven't been able to get that hands-free thing that I talked about. But I am getting close to home now. So again, thank you so much for those of you who followed me through the road as I made it home. And for those of you who are listening later, like it, share it. Don't forget to follow me on YouTube. That's ultimately where I want to take this platform and get it out of Instagram, because I think a lot of you enjoy more of like the photography that I post on Instagram. Which, by the way, thank you for the compliments on the red, white, and blue boots. Those are all I talked about it at my first episode about custom pieces. All of those boots were custom made. So maybe Thursday I'll talk to you more about the boots. And then I'll wear that buckle I told Blake I would wear. And talk about like the boot story. And then whatever else is on my mind. Practically more than anything vacation. Because I'm excited to go on vacation. July is like vacation month. So, if you're not taking vacation this month, like find some time to get away. I'll probably do some Instagram posts during my vacation, and I'll probably I know for sure I'm doing 2 live feeds that are not related to the feed I'm doing now. but that I do want to do because they're just topics that I want to cover. But anywho, I want to say thank you all who have followed me. Appreciate it. Thank you for joining me on my ride home this beautiful Wednesday. I hope that wherever you were at, it was just as beautiful. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Here in Florida, it is 7 o'clock, 7:04. But wherever you're at, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. And, we'll catch up on Thursday. I think I know I'm going to be on Thursday. So, I've got a couple requests, so I'm going to go through some of my stuff and find a pretty badass belt buckle. And just kind of chat with everybody later on. Today, I'm back, right? I did the aviators from Prada. I don't know what I'll do tomorrow, but again, I know I'm doing a big belt buckle. Anywho, thanks a lot to everybody, and I'll look forward to chatting with you all through live stream or through messaging. So thanks a bunch, and as always, I'll see you guys out in the digital world. Bye for now.